Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is Kay from Online Tarot. Let's go ahead and see what wants to come out for you today. Split deck, I have finality and one day. Okay, we have farewells, leave behind, closure, and someday, somewhere, another time. So it seems like there's some kind of ending here that's happening, and the person on your mind right now is thinking that there might be another chance in the future, but for now they need to walk away. For now they need to find closure, or it could be you. Okay, I just saw influences there, so that could be significant. A third party, okay, or influence is in mistake here, split deck, okay. So somebody could have dealt with a third party, made a mistake with a third party, or felt like it was just not the right time, okay, for something to happen. Let's go ahead and see what wants to come out for you, Aquarius. Let's get 3 cards for Aquarius, please, and then we will clarify with tarot, okay? So first card out we have is chemistry. We have attraction, spark, passion, okay? And I see purple and blue there. Those colors can be significant. And we also have emotional storm, okay? Turmoils, unstable, and affected. Okay, let's get one more. Thank you. And fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing, and we have hoping on the bottom deck. Okay, so somebody's manifesting you, Aquarius, and I feel like if they're not manifesting you specifically, they're manifesting somebody like you, or they've been thinking about somebody like you for a while for them, like, whatever it is that they have had, the standards that they've put in place for themselves. I feel like you fit that criteria, and they're starting to realize. The chemistry that you guys have is undeniable. You guys have this passion for each other that is like clear to both of you, is what I'm hearing, but there's some kind of emotional storm, there's some kind of emotional obstacle that is stopping your guys' connection from coming together, and all they can do is daydream. All they can do is fantasize about what could be. Okay, they're imagining what could be. I have the Sun and the Chariot here, split deck. Okay, there is a lot of unhappiness and defeat, negativity, and someone's unsuccessful. Okay, so, maybe you guys didn't get off on the right foot. I felt like that with that split deck there. I think it was someday and farewell, so not the right time, right? And I feel like this person is unhappy because of that. It could have been finance reasons that they were having to walk away, or it could be just the fact that they didn't want to get rejected, so they walked away first. They wanted to take the step away from you before you took the step away from them, is what I'm hearing. They're probably afraid to get hurt. They've been hurt a long time ago, and even now to this day their relationships are still affected by it. Okay, they might be unstable in the sense that they can't really provide for you in the way that they want to, but they're still daydreaming about it. They still have this energy here. Okay, let's clarify chemistry, please. Thank you. So chemistry is clarified by the 6 of Wands. Okay, so somebody is confident that your guys' connection means something more than what they're used to. Okay, the spark that you guys have is unlike any other that they've had before. You guys probably get along, really well. You finish each other's sentences. You guys have probably had a lot in common as far as in the past, what you guys have gone through in the past. Okay, there is this sense of like healing when you guys talk to each other. Okay, I feel like the more you guys talk, the more things were getting better and better, there was progress in the connection as soon as this happened, but I feel like, something happened to where it got too deep. Let's clarify the emotional storm. It got too deep, and I feel like this person, the World card in the reverse, something happened. There was some kind of imperfection that was being shown. Okay, there was some sort of unfinished business with this person, and I feel like it has something to do with the past relationships, like I mentioned earlier. Okay, maybe they have a past person that they kind of still wanted, but like it was probably a karmic relationship for them, and they need to like back away from that, get away from that. But I feel like there is a failure because of it, and what's happening is that emotion from this person wanting their past person is bleeding into their other connections, right? Which is like stopping you guys from progressing. Because like I said, there is failure here with the World card in the reverse. Okay, everything that they've worked so hard for in this relationship with you is starting to crumble because of, their past emotion. I'm hearing they don't have the emotional stability to say how they feel, because in the last relationship they got belittled a lot for speaking out. They got shut down, rejected, and I feel like that's their issues. They don't want to get rejected, and so they're kind of making themselves smaller than what they are. Okay, there is this sense, this energy of missed opportunity, like I was saying. So maybe this person feels like maybe there's a missed opportunity with you, or they're missing out on their opportunity with you because of this this issue here. Let's clarify that a little bit more. The World card, what is the failure? What is the imperfection that they're being told? Okay, so there is some kind of debt. It could have something to do with money. Okay, or at least like power dynamics is what I'm hearing. So maybe this person wants to be a provider. I'm feeling like a masculine energy here. Okay, and they're prideful. They are feeling like it's they're even feeling selfish for this, you know, selfish for feeling this way, but it's probably how they were raised, is that like the male or the masculine is supposed to provide, is supposed to be this provider, and maybe you make money as well, or maybe you make more money than this person, but you know, they feel like there's this power dynamic. They want to be in control, and in the past relationships that they've had, they weren't able to be in control, and it's kind of made them feel, you know, 1 foot tall versus 10 feet tall is what I'm hearing. Let's clarify this fantasy, daydreaming. Okay, imagining, fantasize. Thank you. Okay, the Empress in the reverse. And I do see the Death card here as well on the bottom deck. So I feel like, you know, whatever it is, this person is not coming towards you. They're just daydreaming about you. They're just fantasizing, imagining what could be instead of making the moves to do that. But with this Death card here on the bottom, I feel like they are transforming. They're exiting that Empress in the reverse energy, and they're wanting to come towards you. Okay, this person is not open to communicating with you quite yet. They're just still, you know, imagining what could be. Or they're daydreaming. They're stuck in this fantasy world. And maybe the moment where you are like the time in your guys' relationship right now where you're at, there's like this standstill. Because I'm hearing like it started off great. It started off with this attraction, this spark. And this person was gunning for you, you know, coming towards you with confidence, wanting to conquer, you know, this connection with you, excited about it even. And, you know, the imperfection started to show. And it has something to do with feeling like a failure. And it could be like, as far as like money or success in some way. Could just be a title, right? This person doesn't feel like they have the title to impress you. I see this: be happy with the results of your own action, okay? And it's in the reverse. So this person is not happy with their success, with their title, with what they have to offer as far as, you know, in the social aspect. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this World card in the reverse with the Empress card in the reverse. Why are the two major arcanas both in the reverse? I feel like this person has a lot of insecurities as well that they're hiding. So we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay. This person feels like, so everything that has been going wrong in their life is because of what they've wanted. Okay, they're aspiring to have the Ten of Pentacles. They're aspiring to not let their emotions get in the way, because that's something that's very, very important to them, or it's stopping them from being able to come towards you. Okay, they're letting their emotions get in the way from this connection. And the Page of Cups is something that they're like, this is their goal. Okay, their goal is this, but right now they're kind of acting in the reverse, right? They're acting like they can't concentrate. There's this lack of concentration with this Empress in the reverse, because they're focused on the past. They're focused on how they're going to react, or how they can't keep it together is what I'm hearing. Okay, this Ten of Pentacles is like a reminder. Maybe I'm hearing that they have family members who are successful. Okay. I see this legacy here, family, security, pinnacle of success. So maybe they have some sort of family member that is more successful than them, and you know, it's hard for them to, like, they're getting ears from, or words from this person here that is like, well, you should have this, you know, you could have this, you've given the tools to have that, why don't you have it? And it's like, oh, well, because I let my emotions get in the way too much. Okay, bottom deck we have the Heartbreak card, the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so there is this sense of forgiveness, like they're forgiving themselves over this. They're probably going through like a dark night of the soul. Here I kind of get that sense with this, it's like a child in a corner, you know, with their eyes closed. They're covering their eyes because they can't handle it. Maybe this person feels like they can't control themselves when they do get into this like emotional, I see like outrage. Okay, so somebody can get really angry, or at least like if they're, I feel like since this character here, they're closing their eyes, it might not be like, they might not show it to you, but they're struggling with it deep within. Okay, they feel like the Empress in the reverse. They feel like they are lazy compared to what they could have, right? This Ten of Pentacles. They feel like they can't focus on what it is, their intuition, what it is that their soul, their gut is telling them to do or how to feel. They like get stuck in this insecure, it's something about insecurity, okay? And that could just circle around from their past relationships, how their past partners made them feel. I feel like this person is a very sensitive soul. They have a lot of emotion and they just don't know how to control it that well. Okay, and they could be kind of going through the motions. I'm seeing like counseling and just kind of trying to be there for themselves in a way that, you know, they can't really reach by themselves. So they're probably getting counsel from somebody. Okay, and I say that as the Queen of Swords comes out, Nine of Pentacles, or sorry, I said Queen of Swords, but I meant Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, so there's this energy of wanting to be the person who gives you everything. Okay, they're focused on being able to provide that for you. They want to protect you. They want to give you everything that they have. They don't have much, but I feel like they want to give it all to you. They want to be kind and honest with you and like have that kind of success in a family, in a connection. But I feel like they're right now in the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, they're kind of not really knowing how. Okay, and like I said before, there's like this energy of insecurity. They could be jealous of somebody, whoever this family member is, or it could be family member, coworker, just somebody here who has what they want, right? And they're jealous because they can't offer you the same thing. I see like obsession with work. Okay, and especially with this like Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles and the the Ten of Pentacles, like it feels like it's focused on money. Maybe they can't handle not being successful. And they're like stuck daydreaming, fantasizing about what could be. Okay, and it's a cover up. Okay, it's like they don't know what to do next, so they're just going to daydream about it. They don't know what steps to take next, so it's almost like this self-destruction energy. Like they are not moving forward, right? They're not moving forward. This person's literally like upside down going that way. So they're not upright moving forward. It's kind of like their world's turned around, literally, right? Their world's turned all the way around. They don't know which direction to go in. And that's like, it's causing your guys' connection to be affected, right? But the chemistry that you guys have is there. You want this connection. They want this connection. Okay, the Hermit in the reverse and the Seven of Wands came out together. Okay, there is this sense of like withdrawing from this connection. Okay, because they feel like it's just like too much to handle. It's overwhelming. But they have the advantage here. They have they have this advantage with you, is that it's this chemistry, right? This chemistry is their advantage. They have the high ground, right? They can see the obstacles. They can see the obstacles in front of them, but they're like, okay, well, I can face them. I can face it because I know that this person's for me. I know Aquarius is for me. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here with the Hermit in the reverse. Okay, I'm hearing to shuffle twice. They're withdrawn from this connection. They're kind of pulling their energy back. And it could be because this person is, like I said before, excuse me, insecure about it. Take a drink of water, hold on. They're insecure. They're afraid to talk about it. Okay, like I said before, maybe they had a connection in the past that kind of belittled them and made them feel small for sharing their feelings. If they're supposed to be the divine masculine, why are you so emotional, right? Although the divine masculine is, you know, not just a strong, you know, not emotional person, they know how to balance out their feminine side as well when it's time. And I feel like that's something that your person struggles with, is that they don't know how to control that feminine side of theirs quite yet. Only 2 cards came out. Bottom deck we have I need more time. So cup card, split deck there. This is a card that, or you know, the Ace of Cards is a card of wanting a relationship, wanting a new beginning, right? And there it is. I want a fresh start with you because you make my heart full. This person is realizing that the chemistry between you guys is undeniable. Okay, from the very beginning, they've wanted this connection with you. And I say that because I see the 1 and the 10. It's like, from the very beginning, I wanted this fresh start with you. And now that I've been able to be near you, be in this connection, I see that, you know, this is, I'm satisfied. I would be satisfied with you. Being with you, Aquarius, would make this person have everything that they've ever wanted, and might even help them regulate their emotions. Maybe you help give them the regulations that they need, right? Being able to self-regulate instead of having this emotional storm there. Let's go ahead and get a love confession here from your person. This is going to be, you know, what they have to say, because I did see in the bottom deck of the Hermit Tarot cards, like, I'm too afraid to talk. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if they can open up here for you today, Aquarius. What can we see from Aquarius's person? What is it that they would like to say? One more I'm hearing. Okay. Communication, front and center. I need to talk to you and feel you close. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me soon. Your responses will encourage me greatly, and I will be waiting back to hear from you. Okay, this Empress in the reverse. They're not wanting to reach out quite yet. They want to, right? The Empress card came out. But for right now, they're kind of holding back. Okay, they're nervous, or they're busy changing. Okay. They're trying to do this inner healing work by themselves without having to bother you with having to I guess join them in the struggles, right? Because they're going through it right now. Okay, I am working hard to change, to face up all that I have been avoiding for so long. I know I need you to do more, or I know I need to do more, but I feel so exhausted and tired. Your love is inspiring me to do the necessary changes in my life. They've gone through this hermit mode here, and all that they can come up with is that they want a do-over with you. They want a fresh start, because this chemistry is, it feels so good to them. You know, it feels right. Okay, green may be significant here. I see that there. You make my heart full. You make this person's heart I feel like they can have it all, right? And I keep seeing this here. I set this card next to this fantasy, and maybe they're daydreaming about this with you. They're daydreaming about being fully satisfied, having this, like, everything that they need, the family, the kids, the dogs, the empire, you know. They want to build an empire with you. They want a fresh start with you. Okay, they're daydreaming about it. They're imagining you guys together, what it would be like to be with you unconditionally, right? Without this obstacle here. Okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get a fairy card here for you. This is going to be a, I guess this, oh, that didn't shuffle well. Shoot, I lost what I was going to say. This is going to be a message from your angel guide, or, wow, your spirit guides. I cannot talk at all. Yes, advice from your spirit guides. Goodness. Advice for Aquarius. Let's get it out here. Let's go ahead and see. Give me one card, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. So we have magical blessings. Okay, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say that you can bless others too. Okay. I feel like I did mention that this person feels like they can have everything with you, and they feel like you can really support them with this emotional energy here. Okay, with your sweetness, your gentle touch, okay? I feel like there's something that I'm just like, I got distracted here because there's a spider that just came around the corner. So, you know, this person can be manifesting you and manifesting this connection with you, like right now as we speak. So yeah, if that resonated with you, Aquarius, I would love to know how. I'm going to relocate the spider outside. So please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.